I used to think my mother didn't love me. She was never there when I needed her. Not for my birthdays, not for my school events, not even for my tears. I called it neglect. But what if it was love all along, just wearing a different face? This is my story, and maybe it's yours too. My name is Kushi, and growing up, I always felt like I didn't have a mother. Not because she was dead, not because she abandoned me, but because she was always too busy. My mother, Mrs. Douglas, was a well-respected nurse at the biggest hospital in Abuja. Her job was her life. Morning, she left before I woke up. Night, she came back when I was already asleep. Weekends, still working. My classmates at school always talked about how their mothers helped with homework, made them snacks, or attended their school events. I had none of that. It felt like she cared more about her patients than her own daughter. The day I turned 16, I had one wish. I just wanted my mother to be there. I didn't need a big party, expensive gifts, or cake. I just wanted her to spend time with me. So I called her that morning. "Mom, will you be home today?" I asked, hope rising in my chest. She sighed. "I'm on duty, Kushi. But it's my birthday." She was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "We'll celebrate later, okay? I love you." I didn't say anything because deep inside, I already knew the truth. Later never came. After a while, I stopped waiting for her. I stopped calling. I stopped caring. Whenever she came home late at night, I pretended to be asleep. Whenever she tried to ask me about my day, I answered with one word, "Fine." She didn't seem to notice. She was always too tired, so I found comfort somewhere else. One day, I stayed behind at school because my best friend, Sheyi, was always feeling sick. Her mother rushed in within minutes, hugging her, checking her temperature, and taking her home. I watched them, feeling a deep ache in my chest. Why did some mothers love their children so easily, while mine couldn't even spare time for me? That night, I made a decision. I was going to find out the truth. The next evening, I followed my mother to work. I hid near the hospital entrance and waited, and what I saw shocked me. She was smiling, laughing, and talking with patients. She held their hands. She comforted crying children. She treated every stranger with so much love. It was like she had two different personalities. So she does know how to love people. Then, why not me? That night, I searched my mother's room. I needed answers. Under her bed, I found an old wooden box. Inside were letters, receipts, and pictures of me. Dozens of them. Baby pictures. First day of school. Birthday she wasn't there for. Each picture had something written at the back in her handwriting. I miss this day. I hope she forgives me one day. My beautiful daughter. I wish I was there. I work hard so she never has to suffer like I did. My hands trembled. That morning, I woke up before my mother left for work. For the first time in years, I really looked at her. Her eyes had dark circles. Her hands had scars from years of hospital work. She looked exhausted. I suddenly realized she wasn't ignoring me. She was sacrificing for me. That evening, I waited for her to come home. When she stepped inside, I ran to hug her. She stiffened in surprise. Kushi, I saw the pictures, Mom. I whispered. I know why you worked so hard. I'm sorry for thinking you didn't love me. She broke in tears. My daughter, she said, holding me tightly. I love you more than anything. I just wanted you to have a life better than mine. I stopped resenting my mother after that. Whenever she had time off, we spent it together. Even when she was tired, I made her tea and told her about my day. And before she left for work every morning, she always whispered, I love you, Kushi. If you could say one thing today to a parent or loved ones who are always busy, what would it be? Let it out in the comments. You never know who it might touch. If this story touched your heart, don't let it end here. Hit the like button to honor every parent making quiet sacrifices, and subscribe for more soul-stirring stories that remind us to look deeper before we judge.